Hi everyone, this is Ifa Bi Ashe Incorporated and this is a new video of the reading of the week. Before to start our video, I want to remind you that please take in consideration all the advice that Orunmila gives every week, and also all the advice that Orunmila gives in the letter of the year. Right now, some of the situation that happening in the letter of the year that was predicting in the letter of the year is right now happening. Last week we was talking about different situation of the finances, and that was something that the letter of the year talk about. Another point that the letter of the year will talk about is about the war. There's so many problems, conflict that can be created a war. It could be a world war. So please take in consideration all the advice that Orunmila give for the letter of the year, and then put in practice the ebo and the offering that Orunmila and say in that. So I'm going to start, as always we do, our reading of the week. We will see what Orunmila want to tell us for this week. Isumi tu doana tu to go sina chere from funcha wolo mola ikwenyo ba wai ba e ba chedai ba kodai barambo barumale boloro ba chubai ba ila bokai ba boloro chokolo de chino fami boloro dai ba loga inde cha Orunmila ifareo adacho kabara. Eu fe, irei, farei. Achei. Ochebile. Farei. Achei. Io e Rumbica. Well, Osobo. Osobo. Io. E sotto da. Okay. Osobo ofo. Saroso. Osobo. Ona uruku. Pare. Edumfa. Osobo aro. Osobo Arun. Owanisheli. Yo para bombe la entonces muy no ni puedo. Arun. Café de ori. Funfuni. Otonowa. Orulanire. Orulatiku. Ochanire. Undarade. Yotobotauri. Ochanire. Ese 8 va a calar. Caroso. Bunda de Durán. Co. Ese 8 es 8. Naturales. S8 es Chambó. Chambó. Chaniré, Chambó. Oniche. Kowa Chango, kare punna pe bayo wa kota kunda masa otiga ke meta triunfa Amalaila. Otan en cuanto a Chambó, Uruguaya. Y Otan, un Berotán, Oríndola. Onichará. Onichile. Onichile. Bawalile con Amalaila y Otansi. Okay, so it's very important to understand what is the situation is that the prophecy of the Ifa say Osobo Arun Otonowa. That means that could be the illness that coming for the future. It's not right now the illness, but during the week something can come in as an illness in our life. So this illness could be you know, some kind of situation that affect the head, can affect the breath, and can affect the stomach, right? Any kind of illness that can come in this way, that will be, you know, part of what this southern speak. When we talk about the head, is we are making reference to any psychology problem that can affect our life and our function. So this is part that we have to take in consideration about that. And I will explain in more detail. When we talk about the breathe, it's something that could be some kind of situation. Remember that in the letter of the year, we advise that people respect the two positions, the sea and the river, right? Because some kind of situation could be there that would be, you know, very sad that something happened, that people draw out, things like that. So it's very important to take that in consideration. People that like to go and do swimming and do deep swimming and things like that, they have to be very careful, because that could be, you know, dangerous during this week. So even in the sea or even in the river, or also people that be exposed to different kinds of you know, variation of the weather, that they can get sick also for the breathing, you know, smelling thing, this kind of affection. The other thing, talking about the stomach. When we're talking about the stomach, it's all digestion illness, but also we advise that even men and women be very careful with all the part that be very low in the stomach, in the, you know, in all the reproductive organ that they have. Okay, so that the three situation. And I'm talking about that because what the Rumila say Arun. Arun means that is some illness that is not right now, but is coming. It can come in 24 hours, can come in 1 hour, can come in 2 days and 1 week. So we have to be preparing for that. And also it could be also about like virus or something like that can affect as well, you know, because the situation is about the health. What it's talking about, this organ, is about health. So people have to be very careful and take in consideration this advice. So what is the OSHA that this is standard for us is Chango. Chango is, you know, the leader of the kings of the Orisha, right? That was the fourth Alaafin of Oyo. He had, you know, a big reputation. We can say in that way, a big reputation about so many things, but one of the things that he is very, you know, people know too much about Shango is because it's very justice. You know, it's a Shango, when the word of Shango is justice. So he always going to make sure that everything be even, that everything be, you know, how to say the word is like fair, the be fair, right? So and what we have to do in order to harmonize with Shango, we going to prepare the something that we call cornmeal, right? So we prepare the cornmeal, we added some water and make the cornmeal, and we will cook this cornmeal with okra, right? So we put some okra, cut the okra and put in the cornmeal and prepare, like in some places in the Caribbean they call that food cuckoo. but I don't know how they call in other places, but it will be the cornmeal. We make it in the pot, the cornmeal with the okra, right? And we cook that. When this is very hot, so all the people that have Shango, the people that have the fundament, the original Shango, so what they do when this is hot, put in top of Shango, you know, and try to get, because the smoke will come in and all the heat will coming up, and we will take it in inhale this, you know, this heat and this smoke. We inhale that, and it will help us with all our system to take up any kind of you know, illness or something that be around our system. If you don't have the original Shango in your house, don't worry about that. What you're going to do, you're going to prepare that in the pot, and when this is very hot, and you know that you're going to do the same operation. You put it in some place that be careful, that be very safe, and you're going to inhale that. But what you're going to do, you're going to put a red cloth in your head, covered, like when people have sinuses, they do this kind of thing with only water, but you will do with the heat of the cornmeal cooked with the okra, and you will get this, you will, you know, inhale this thing. So that this is the bowl that you're going to do with Shango. Why you put in the red cloth? This is the representation of Shango, because remember that the color that is represented Shango, the color that identify this origin is the red color. So you put the pizza, the red color in your head and inhale this thing. So you will leave this thing for 4 days. And when the 4th day arrive, and you're going to do the 4th day, you know, accounting the same day that you put the offering. So when you get to the day number 4, you're going to put this, contain that this and that, and maybe don't will be soft anymore, maybe it will be a little more consistent, and you will take some of them and you're going to put in the 4 point, cardinal point in your house. You're going to put some in there in your house and leave it in there for, you know, a little time, like half an hour or something like that. And then after that, you would using even the broom or the mop and clean the house with this thing to try to remove from your house any kind of energy that can bring the illness or any kind of situation that can bring sickness as well. So this is the above that you're going to do based on what is this Odun speaking about. But one of the 3 important things that I want to mention for this Odun is, number 1 is one of the advice is be careful with considering any negative thing that affecting yourself and attack your life. Suicide is not a solution for any kind of problem that you have. So many people get so stressed and they pass for their mind think in the suicide. This is not the solution for us. So please remove that thinking from your head if you have that kind of problem, and if you have a problem, try to find a solution, but in the best way. Don't thinking about suicide, okay? And that is related with the psychology, you know, situation that people can have based on this order. The second advice that I want to give you is please be humble. People need to be humble in this society. Remember that this order speak about the song, this order, the first witness of this order speak about, you know, the arrogance of the coconut. Coconut, the name of the coconut is Obi, and Obi was very arrogant. And Obi, threw away from his house or to Olofin. Olofin was, dressing as a homeless and knocked the door of Obi, asked for food. Obi had a big party in his house with very important people, elegant people, and when he saw Olofin dressing as a homeless, Obi put Olofin out of his house. And when Olofin take the clothes that he had as a homeless, and Obi recognized that was Olofin, the one in front of him, so Obi get that, surprise and get the witchcraft for the whole life, was cursed by Olofin. And that's the reason that Obi always is around the floor, running around the floor, and the color that Obi have is brown outside. Inside is why? Because Olofin want to clear his soul, but outside the aspect that have is like something that is not clean, that is dirty. Just because Obi was very arrogant and put Olofin out of his house, just for the aspect and the appearance that Olofin had at this moment. So be humble, and if you see anybody, that asks you, any homeless person that asks you for any kind of assistance, even money, food, or whatever, that don't going to affect you. A piece of food that you give it, or a couple, dollar that you give it to the homeless, that don't going to affect your economy, because you don't going to be rich just for this $2 or $1 that you give one day to somebody that asks you in this way. So be humble and treat everyone, as a human being. We have to respect everyone, for the human condition that they have. And the next advice, it's not an advice, it's just to alert, it's aware, is be people. Some people can't receive any news. I don't want to say a bad news, because the death is a process of life. So, but some people are going to receive a news about somebody that died during this period, and the person, anybody that received that news, going to get a little sad, because of course maybe it was somebody that they know, they love, and things like that, but this is not happen, because this is another one that speak about this kind of arrangement, funeral arrangement. So that speak about this. So take in consideration all this advice, and you will have a very productive and wonderful week. So as I always say, that means the eyes of the loving stop any bad thing, that any bad energy coming to you. Iboru, Iboya, Ibocheche.